Yo. Who got the blunt? Let me hit it. Wanna get my wig split it. Eyes look Chinese. Bloodshot, cause I'm smoking on some bomb ass trees. Fluffy green, done away with the stems and seeds. Fly nigga getting high, might fly off the scene. Just high, no slippage between your eyes with the beam. You should just let me smoke and enhance my night. Fat bag of Afghan will enhance it right. And shit, I might fly by ya, rolling on tall tires. Smiling like a juvenile, girl, I got that fire. Sitting in my pocket, ready to roll up. You can partake in it, baby, but hold up. Take 2 puffs and pass, so I'ma puff that ass. It's more than you smoking, and those switches burn fast. I'm an equal opportunity smoker. This might be your opportune time to smoke some choker. With a nigga that's been overseas on a plane. Blaze crazy in hotels, dumping ashes down the drain. On some thug shit, get high till I die. Me and all my niggas, let's get.
Push up your hands if you came here to get hot. Wind your body, push your hands up in the sky. Frank the dance if they came here to get hot. Wind around if you came.
All right, so this is the supposedly the 420 celebration podcast,
Yes.
and it's more like the
Angry, grumpy,
more like the fuck this. I'm kind of over it.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
Just a lot of people don't come through nowadays. I'm not saying anything about the site or just anything. It's just in general. I don't know if you've noticed that about people.
But there's been a lot of people lined up since I started doing this in the last few weeks.
Not just podcasts and stuff, but just
I don't care about the other shit. I'm,
Okay.
Podcasts though, the part that I'm,
yeah.
specifically grabbing the horns on and trying to get people excited again. And I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm on the same boat with you, and I have a feeling that there's a lot more people out there that are just a little bit confused about how to help out, what to do, and so I'm trying to organize that. I've been trying to reach out to admins and stuff.
You've been doing a great job. You've been doing good. I mean, but I think that you are. I don't know. I don't want to be too negative, but it feels like it's a lost battle.
Okay, but
I was trying to say before, I've had this long list of people.
Yeah.
Initially, that I would like to have gotten on here, and some people said that they were going to. Some people said, "Hey, how do I get in touch with you? Add me on Skype."
Okay.
Oh, why don't I just talk through the site? No, add me on Skype. Okay, and they don't add me on Skype, or I'm gonna add you next week, and we'll figure it out. And
well, then
motherfuckers don't come through, man.
Yeah. So then let's do this. Like, say someone just updated on the site a news story today. So I mean, things are being updated. Why not throw up, in the news, just say, hey, how to contact?
No, everybody knows how.
How?
And if they don't know how, I put my email address up there a million times.
But scattered around.
They can go on any of those forums and ask, how do I get in touch with you to get on?
But then maybe when it's time to go contact, they're out at the park with their dog, and they're like, oh crap, which thing was that? Which email? Because I've been going up to
it's all in the podcast threads. And it probably every one of those podcasts, but not every one of them, but most of them, you can find out how to get in touch with me so that you can come on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, people just suck sometimes. So I know you're having a shitty day. Dude, I'm
not having a shitty day. I'm just over this whole fucking podcast thing.
Dude, I understand.
And then the other issue, which I can't be mad about this because they did comply after I said something, but I'm surprised I had to say anything. All these videos being put up and the work going into it and the work that other people are putting into it by coming on, and then people just watch them and move right on and leave them sitting in limbo land, don't even have the courtesy to bail these videos out of limbo land by
something needs to
15
change.
votes.
Something needs to change, and so
it's changing, man. This is it.
This is the way to talk about it. Yeah, and I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I don't even care if you're going to post it. I just want to be able to talk to you and have a conversation.
I'm going to post it, and I want them to hear this.
Okay.
And some are going to think I'm an asshole and be like, "Fuck you," and I'm.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you. I'm out.
Like I said, I have hit rock bottom recently, and I came through it just fine, I was never suicidal or anything, but I saw, where, there you go, good job, man. I saw where people could, do that, man, and it's like, it's hard, dude, and just, I don't know, my legs are freaking paralyzed, they're coming back,
Right.
And so, Yeah, I got a hepatitis A shot, and it freaking fucked me, and I got something called Guillain-Barré (GBS), and so I started moving my toes on Christmas and my ankles like 2 months ago, and so it's all
Nice.
coming back, dude. And so I was like real active today and just excited because I knew that this was going to be going on. So I'm bummed that people didn't come through. And
Yeah, man, I'm sorry to spread this pissy mood with you, man, but
no, it's okay. It happens, dude, and it
This
happens.
is planned a long time ago, weeks ago.
Say again.
Beginning of April. This is planned in the beginning of April.
I know.
Everybody know.
Yeah.
And not only that, there's been people. Gelfling Power is one of them. She said that she was going to do it,
Okay.
and then the day of the podcast, she canceled, and which was fine, whatever reason that she had. And so I would contact her all the time since then. No response whatsoever for a couple of weeks until today. I'm like, is there a hint that I should be catching here? Should I stop messaging you about this?
No, it's just that people. It's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of communication. But that's the only way that things get done. And this is the only. This is our forum. This is like our way to actually talk outside of a box. To actually.
She said I got really busy and I had some, a lot of stuff on my plate, but I changed my mind anyways, though. Motherfucker, why don't you say something? So I'm not trying to contact you like some dumbass for this fucking podcast. People want to hear your voice and hear how you're doing.
To be on?
Right.
Oh.
Why change your mind? I even told her it'd only take 30 minutes.
That's okay.
But when you knew that you didn't want to come on, why couldn't she have said something?
That's fine. People understand.
It's not fine.
No,
it's not fine. It's easy for you to say when you're just listening to these things.
I have felt like a number, dude.
Somebody.
I felt like a number so much, dude, recently. That's what it comes down to, dude. Honestly, like everyone's doing their separate lives and everything, and it's hard to
Me too.
match up.
Me too.
And so
These podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
they take me a total of about 2.5 hours to produce the whole thing.
Okay.
From the recording, it's about an hour recording, and then when I load it up and make the video out of it, it's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
So that's 2.5 hours out of my day when I do these things.
Understand.
And we all have many other things we can be doing instead.
So
Plenty of things to be doing instead.
you had said before that maybe it should have been a different format, that you maybe approached it differently. That you should have approached it maybe a weekly. Kind of slowed it down because you blasted them out a couple each day, and so I was like, oh, whoa, this guy, he wants to get serious about it, and so I got hyped about it, and that's when I was like, I've got a lot of time on my hands. I've got some energy. I might as well freaking do this. I'm going to be going to code school soon. I might as well have Spiked in my mind, get to know the admins, get to know how everything works, and really kind of help out because.
And I'm sorry not to cut you off
fine.
on that. And that's another thing. How badly I wanted to get one of the guys who does the coding for the site.
Mm-hmm. Metagen and
Metagen, Critical Mind.
Yeah. So
Nike.
Yeah. So maybe. Because it takes a little bit of
all
research to try to find out who is. It took me a long time. I've been on the site for a long time, but then again, I am Polish and not that smart really.
Say no more.
So, but dude, anyways, we're talking.
No, but I mean,
it's upsetting. It's upsetting, man.
If people are listening, like everybody said on that last cast, then why haven't you heard me say I'm trying to get in touch with you guys? Contact me. So I can get you guys on.
So, like I said, you've seen those videos where somebody is like crying for help in the streets, and everybody is just the bystander. It's the bystander effect.
Everybody's waiting for the next person.
Yeah, maybe Andy or Jordan. You said, can I call him Jordan?
Who? 40 Licks? I mean, 40 Licks.
40 Licks, yeah. I think it's out there. So, anyways. Yeah, so dude, everybody enjoys it. Just sometimes, our paths cross, and shit.
I'm handing this back over to 40 Licks. 40 Licks, if you're listening to this,
40 Licks.
This is yours again.
If you're listening to this, I will sit there and let you talk your mouth. If that's what it takes, man, because I like talking too, but I usually I'm a little bit passive, man. That's just I grew up that way. So
Are you smoking over there? It's 420.
I am.
I haven't heard you. What are you smoking?
I did earlier. So I had an edible. I went out to the dispensaries and they had a couple sales and stuff, and a couple of people that I know there. When a guy walks in that has leg braces and a cane,
Right.
and actually came in the first time in a wheelchair and explained his story, freaking.
They probably gave you love with that product.
Unfortunately, no. It's all about people are all about the money out here.
Really,
Yes.
you're the one legitimate medical customer.
I know,
and
yeah, I don't really get too many discounts, even though I do all this stuff that, I tell them, oh yeah, I'll throw up a review on this thing. And, of course, everyone wants the free stuff. So it's flooded with just
right.
positive reviews, just like everything is.
Right.
Some things need to change about the system.
I took your advice earlier today when you told me, when you messaged me earlier and asked me if I'd gone to the stores to get the free gifts and shit.
Yeah.
So I ran out of the house like 30 minutes later, and I went.
Did they screw you?
No, man. I went to two places.
Good kid.
There was two stores that were like 3 minutes from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the first store, and I bought my stuff, and then the girl's like, "Oh, here's your free gift." It's a fucking little bag, and it's kind of heavy. And also, here, take this ticket. There's this food truck outside called Fried Something, and they were like featured on one of the Food Network, those shows where they travel around.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was featured on that, and so I got to go out and order a fucking gigantic pastrami burger and some buffalo wings.
Have you been to the Hat?
No.
Great pastrami. Just so you know. So you'll have to type that out and put the link to that food truck.
Yeah, I don't even remember the name of it.
No,
but anyways, I went to the other place, and
you're done with it. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't even. It was fried, heavily fried something.
There you go.
I can ask them, but I'm not trying to plug these guys, anyways.
That's fine.
Thank you for the food. They paid you for it.
Exactly. No, I'm all about.
But anyways, I went to the other place, and I bought some more weed so I can get a free gift.
Yeah.
And they gave me a T-shirt and a joint.
There you go. What did I come out with? I came out with like.
Oh, I didn't tell you it was in the bag.
What was it?
I didn't tell you it was in the bag. There was a weed drink, like a little, like twice the size of a 5-hour energy drink bottle.
Okay. Yeah. Did it have?
Weed drink.
Is it Michael Phelps or something?
I don't know what was on it.
That's a good
two gummy edibles. Like one of them is a big star, and another one is like a lifesaver or whatever. 3 different kinds of chocolates and
shit.
a joint. The joint, yeah.
There you go.
And
So
food.
you're in LA. I'm out in Inland Empire. And so you're a little more established out there. We kind of have more white trash like growing out here, exactly where I am, like Temecula area. And so
What are you talking about?
About dispensaries, you guys
White trash, bro?
you guys have a lot better selection of strains out in LA.
Really?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not the same where you are?
Oh, I looked it up on Weed Maps and stuff before I talked to you. So yeah, I can spread some knowledge for people in California and stuff where it's like illegal, or not legal, but medically legal.
Right.
What you do is you just start. If you want to find a doctor, you go to weedmaps.com and you just type it in and your location, and it comes up with doctors. You go talk to them, and like you were saying, you can do phone interviews, you can do all that kind of different stuff.
Right.
It's easy to get going, and then you do a little bit of research, because before, honestly, like I was anti marijuana because I would just get whatever.
Anti? Why were you anti?
I would just get whatever my friends had, and they would just say, "Oh yeah, thank," and
That's not anti.
No, okay, wait. Let me tell my story. I would sit in the back of like a lowered freaking truck on bags with all these like kids that didn't do anything with their lives. They ended up not doing shit, and it was just like they just weren't knowledgeable about what they were doing. And so I said, some of your stuff doesn't work for me. Sometimes I have to go freaking hide in a closet. And so,
Yeah.
but nobody knew, that it was, oh, well, you can't do sativa. And,
Right.
yet they're these huge whatever. So I was just like, these, whatever. And so I went off and I did my research and everything and I tried it. But I said, it's not the lifestyle I want. I was like involved with church and everything. And that was kind of like a hidden thing away from like my church friends. And so it was really conflicting. So anyways, I went away from it. And then once all this medical stuff happened and they wanted to put me on pain pills, I said, well, let me try the CBD route, which is the medicinal parts of marijuana, the marijuana plant. And so, yeah, you can do a lot of research between leafly.com, Lealfy. And
I don't think anybody's in California though.
me and you, there's a girl in Temecula. I know that. There's another
Who's
person
that?
that's right in Indio. I've seen
Who
comments.
are they?
Ooh, in the location, there's a girl that posted, and I responded, I'm in Temecula because she posted like picture of balloons. And
Who is she? I'm saying. Who are these people?
I don't know her name. I don't know. So I think she's more of like a family type or something like that.
I meant username, bro.
I'm kind of getting that thing.
I meant username. What are these people's usernames? I know Andy's one of them. Andy has a card though.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Those stuff.
But anyways, yeah.
It's okay. It's not that important.
But if you want to, get knowledgeable, you can find out where and who has it through, weed maps. Okay, but then you find out what kind of strain they have, what the strains do, and what you're looking for. And so you plug that in through Leafly and find out what kind of strain you want. And then you go back to weedmaps.com and you look for those kind of strains. Now it's hard to find and it's going to be a little hard, but I'll explain in the comments. But you just type in, location 92584, and then
I'm sure it's pretty self-explanatory.
weed maps, and then you do. If I was looking for confidential weed maps confidential, I would do my location weed maps confidential, and then it would it would come up with who has that strain LA confidential. So it's a little complicated, but that's how it works.
So you outed yourself. When was that? Yesterday. As a
You're gonna laugh. I know it's coming.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm true. I stand by that statement.
As a
anti-MMA,
a vote hater, using your vote to go onto a video that you give no two shits about.
Oh yeah.
And because it's something that you're not interested in, gave it a 1 star.
It's because I hate MMA so much.
Why do you hate MMA? Who hates MMA?
Because, dude,
who the hell hates MMA?
When you think about it, it's getting all these bros. Well, you live in California, right? This is where like the bro epidemic started. You've seen it, right? All the white guys with like lifted trucks and the affliction shirts, right?
Right.
Okay. So it started here, and what are they all about? Just going out to pubs, and because they're all in like a fight club and everything like that, they start punching everybody, which is what I've seen in IE. Okay, and I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody.
You've seen that.
Go downtown Riverside. I swear to Buddha.
You've seen.
Yeah, just
you've been at a bar and saw these guys with affliction shirts and backwards hats and all.
Not
this
just
shit.
like start stomping fools, but they were looking for stuff, dude. Like I said, I'm passive. I freaking said it.
So what happened?
What happened? What?
Yeah, because when guys are looking for stuff like that, they find it.
Oh yeah, it's just they. Yeah, you've been to.
You've never seen that. Now I'm sure everybody's been at that. I'm sure everybody's been in a situation where they're felt like they might be in danger and shit because that kind of stuff. But does it really ever happen? Nah.
Dude. Okay, and then so
I'm sure it happens.
And so what are these MMA clubs that are like teaching kids, right? They're popping up, and this kid 2 doors down, he all of a sudden turns into like a punk and starts fighting people, and
that's not supposed to happen. It's discipline.
At least martial arts teaches discipline.
Right. So do these. This mixed martial arts is discipline.
I don't know. Look at the attitude.
With wrestlers, yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. I know that there's some punks, man. But there's a lot of guys that you wouldn't even know that are into that stuff because they conduct themselves the exact
Exactly.
opposite.
And but okay, so it's just, you know, there is a minority that, you know, very I'm really kind of
I would gamble to say that the guys that you're talking about they're the minority.
yeah, exactly. But
These guys
in Inland Empire where I'm at out here, dude, it's crazy. Just driving the 91 between LA and Riverside or Corona area. It's bad.
But that makes you not like the professional fights though?
Yeah. At least boxing, there's, you know, some discipline and stuff, and I don't know. I would just, dude, go jump in the ocean, go do something else more productive.
Instead of watching a UFC fight.
And paying for it and advertising, and I just don't like all the advertisement that just even goes on in society today. You know how much time is wasted just sorting through advertisements and pop-ups and shit?
It's everywhere we turn our heads.
There needs to be like an anti-ad campaign, dude.
That's never going to happen.
Why?
Because everything is fueled by advertising.
Exactly.
TV ain't free because TV is free.
I know.
TV is free to us.
It just sucks everywhere you turn. You're just out to get fucked in this world. Especially in America, dude. Like, it's not fun for us here. People, like, don't move here. Fucking have fun, like, living where it's kind of cheaper and stuff. It's too much of a freaking hassle to live here. Would you agree? Sometimes?
Of course.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, so
no, it is fun to live here. It's not fun, but
it's cool to be in the happening place when in time, definitely. And it's cool to think about that, you know, oh crap, out of like everything, like I could be here, like I could have been born in Africa in like 1820, you know, and it's like, whoa, like, you know, I do, you know, I do feel privileged, you know, I am, you know, like that 30-year-old, you know, white male. But, you know, I'm quite cultured. So it's just, I don't know. I've seen a lot of the world.
Where would you like to move to if you could move right now?
Somewhere coastal, somewhere cheap to live that's not busted up. There's no wars and stuff. I was talking about Sri Lanka. You know, just getting some cheap land in El Salvador.
Shit.
New Zealand.
To live in El Salvador.
El Salvador, just coastal, good waves. I don't know. I've just started doing some research because I am trying to go to this coding boot camp. So if you guys have heard of it or know anybody that, you know, has been through a coding boot camp, let me know. I guess you come out a junior developer. It costs about $12,000. So it's pretty cool. It's a good way because, you know, I am injured and I can't do manual labor anymore. I do want to become a coder because I always thought working with computers was just hands-on repairing them for like friends and family. I didn't ever think of the creative aspect. A lot of things in my life has just been opened. My eyes have been opened. Abre ojos, you know. Just it's crazy.
Have you
seen a doctor about this? Yes.
About what?
Just my hyperactiveness. Yeah. Well, think about it.
Are you known to be a oh my God, China died.
China died?
Yes. How? Possible overdose.
Who is China?
God.
Oh, the wrestler.
The wrestler.
You like wrestling?
The WWE legend China, real name Joni Laurer, has died, and officials are investigating as a possible overdose.
What?
She was in a home in Redondo Beach, California, south of LA, and police got the call around 7:30 p.m. just tonight, about 3 hours ago. Officers are on scene right now. We're told they're investigating as a possible overdose.
Roided out.
Due mainly to her history with drugs. She was 45.
Way.
Wow.
Are you a wrestling fan?
Hang on, bro.
Are you?
You got to run off to another subject here.
It's my first.
I'm sorry. I'm taking 40 licks out. I'm taking 40 licks out on you. I'm sorry about that. No, I'm not a wrestling fan.
Oh, okay. But that is news. That is news. That's pretty cool.
Yes,
That's pretty
It
cool.
says she struggled with addiction for years. Oh, that's right. She was on Celebrity Rehab.
Oh my, yeah. So
Did you used to watch that?
it's with Dr. Drew, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a season when she was on.
I didn't watch that. I did grow up on Loveline. Every single night I would listen to Loveline. In California, it was like on at like 10 o'clock. I think it was syndicated. Did you ever listen to it?
Bro. Oh God.
Did you?
We talked about this before we started recording.
Before?
I told you I wasn't gonna be in the right mood for this. I was asking you before we started recording to not jump subjects while we're in the middle of talking about something.
I get so sidetracked.
I know, and again, I'm taking Jordan out on you, so don't feel bad, dude. I'm sorry.
All right. So
did you listen to the Jordan podcast? The one that
yeah, he talked a lot.
He talked too much.
Yeah.
He talked so bad that there were points where,
like, I heard you were like, oh. So I understand. Okay.
So yeah,
So,
I'm just trying to stay.
can
I'm
you
just
cut
trying to
it?
talk things out. I'm gonna cut all this. Don't worry about it.
And so we were talking about the site and getting excited and everything.
No, I was
You
talking
talked about China dying.
Right.
Yeah.
And I forgot what it was.
I thought I pulled up China and I was looking at Chinese women, like it's Google image, like China death.
It's CHYNA.
Oh, there you go.
Well, yeah. What I was saying was she was on Celebrity Rehab one year, and she wasn't roided out, and for China she looked kind of hot.
Yeah.
And
I've always thought she looked manly, like way too manly.
Totally manly, but I'm saying for her, she wasn't like that anymore. Like she'd gotten some work done, and she wasn't roided. She didn't have the big shoulders and all those stuff, shit curves.
I can't.
She was still not.
I can't do
hot,
weird
but
stuff, man. I couldn't. I just feel like you're too freaking weird. Go away. Imagine just all that makeup and just shiny. Everything is shiny.
What are you talking
Her
about?
face, man. Like I always like when I picture celebrities that are all done up. I think of like the Gremlin, the girl Gremlin, right? Yeah. Like, sorry, man. But just, what people think is like beautiful. I don't get, man. It's weird. Like you're saying, dude, just find a chick and settle down.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I think so. Yeah. You were just saying, find a chick that's like down for you and freaking.
Oh, you're talking about in another case.
Yeah. People are searching for the wrong stuff nowadays, man.
Right.
When you think about it, I don't know. But could you imagine being a wrestling fan? We might piss some people off, dude. Like being a hardcore wrestling fan.
No, I couldn't be hard.
No.
When I was a kid, I used to be.
Like monster trucks,
but
and stuff? Like
monster trucks.
Yeah, there's some far-fetched like stuff like out there.
Yeah.
So what kind of strains did you pick up?
I don't remember. It's some shit that's downstairs.
So you got to get familiar with like the names and everything because I can help y'all if
XJ14.
Okay,
and,
XJ13.
XJ13 and
XJ13. Sorry, I'm pulling it up right now.
something is it? No, I don't know. I don't know.
Was it a concentrate?
No.
Okay, so it's probably bubblegum something. So yeah, it's like a hybrid. The X13 is a hybrid. It's supposed to make you creative, uplifted, happy, energetic, and then it's supposed to fight fatigue, pain, depression, stress. And so you said you like sativa, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm definitely a indica guy. I need to like have the sedative effects, just like the body calming. I don't know. You've never tried to get into indicas?
Of course.
What does it do to you?
It just makes me it just makes me just too high in a way that I don't like.
In your own head?
No. Not in my own head. too high.
Explain. How do you explain that? Because it
just fucks me up really bad.
interesting. Because
Yeah.
I've had the where you feel like you're a robot in the back of your own head feeling. Have you ever had that?
No.
Where you kind of tap in.
Sounds fun though.
Where you kind of tap into your like internal dialogue a little too much and kind of trip balls. No.
I'm on medication for that. It doesn't happen anymore.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I think it was a mix up with like my depression meds or something like that, because the first time I tried it, I tripped balls and I wrote like a goodbye note.
What?
Yeah, I swear, dude.
And you were gonna do something?
Yeah, freaking. I just thought I was dead. I passed out. I blacked out, and they put me to sleep, and I woke up and I was blind and I couldn't see anything. And
Fuck.
when my vision came back, I wrote like a note, and then I went back to bed, and I woke up, and then I tried jumping over the wall and running down the road, and they had to go get me, and it was weird, dude. So
How long were you blind?
after I woke up, it was probably a good like 3 minutes, and I got stuck in like some blinds, and just I could hear that they were blinds, and I felt that they were blinds and everything, and
Wait, you're not the guy who smoked the salvia?
it
Went out the window.
it feels like that. It definitely felt like that. But
Did you ever see that video?
yes, I've seen them all, dude. It's crazy. Have you seen the one where he just smokes it, and then there's a cat like at his window, and he just stares at the cat?
No.
And he's just like, whoa. Yeah, there's a really good one. But I've seen the ones where people try to climb through the windows and stuff. That's
So
not crazy.
You climbed out of the window. You climbed out of the window and ran down the street.
Yeah. It's gnarly stuff. So, but everybody else was fine, and it was just normal flour out of a pipe. So it must have been
Wait,
a weird chemical.
I thought you were. No, I'm talking about this experience that you were just telling me about.
Yeah, it was just normal flour.
I thought this was medication.
Oh, it was probably mixed with like a depression medication that I was on. It probably didn't mix well. So it was a crazy, crazy trip. So that's kind of why I stopped smoking too. Because like every once in a while that would happen. When I got real anxious and stuff. So
Right.
it's you just got to do your research, and like anything, definitely do your research. Like talk to people and ask, like look up on Amazon. Like I just found like the freaking world's best freaking chapstick from Amazon just because like I did research.
What did? What? Are you fucking with me over here?
No. I'm freaking gone. I had an edible. I'm
You
just
said
I'm scatterbrained, but I'm just saying, do your research with the websites, and freaking get knowledge from people. That's what this world's all about, right? It's just how you can help us.
so. What do you think of joining forces with 40 Licks and doing a podcast with me?
Dude, we could try. I'll do anything, honestly. I have a lot of time on my hands, and Spikednation has just helped me through so much. Just having just somewhere where I can just blow some time, because medical stuff, it happens, dude, and sometimes people would just get knocked out of the game, and so it's fun to have a place to go. And
So yeah, you would be down to do that?
yeah, I'll try it. For sure. But I definitely say that we need to at least try to kind of like transition it a little bit. This can't be your last one. You can't just be like, fuck it, I'm done. I feel like you're gonna feel different tomorrow.
Actually, you know what? I am doing another one.
Okay.
I did have plans with Frankie Four Fingers has some updates about some really cool things that I wanted to talk to him about.
Okay. Well,
And that's gonna be like Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Who knows, man? I probably am just fucking talking out of my ass and just
it's all right. Just blow off some steam if you need to. Just do it. Do it.
off some steam.
do it maybe every week. Just say that and make an announcement.
I don't even know about every week.
What? Your
I don't
personal
think so.
schedule? What? Thursday?
Bi-weekly or some shit.
Oh, come on.
And no, I think that'd be a good idea.
Just try it.
So have you heard this shit about Amy Schumer being a joke stealer?
They all are, dude. Everything's a copy of a copy now. It's freaking. It's just, yeah. She's the one that just had that movie come out, right? She's not the really good one.
Trainwreck.
Yeah, I can't take her seriously.
There's several comedians, and they do a little side by side of their material.
Yeah,
and followed by her stealing it.
She's like the.
And she stole some jokes.
She seems like the girl that like kind of buddies up with everybody, you know, and she thinks she's cute and everything, but nobody really kind of wants to fuck with her because like they're like, get her out of here, right? So that's probably where she's headed. I mean, if she's stealing jokes and stuff, and she doesn't have talent, they're gonna freaking wreck her. Do you think she's talented?
She's funny.
She's into that awkward comedy. That new age. When did that stuff start? The awkward comedy.
60s or something with Richard Pryor. I don't know, 70s.
But it took a weird turn where it's just kind of like you can't really take it. Like it's ran its course maybe, and there's too many movies that are doing it, and they think it's the thing when it's kind of like I cringe a lot in new age movies. Do you?
Like what? Like what movies?
I mean, like, dude, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
You cringed at that?
Pretty good, but at the same time, you know, it's not a very like serious movie, and I wish that they would just stop using the same people over and over and over in movies too. You can do, you know, one or two movies with that. What's his name? Steve Carell?
Seth Rogen?
No, Steve
Carell.
Yeah, you can do like a couple movies with him. You don't have to fill up, you know, his entire life with movies, you know, to appease the masses. Like, there's other talent out there.
Don't you know that's what movies are for?
Yeah, but there's
to appease the masses.
Yeah, but at the same time, look at how many.
They're trying to sell tickets. Not put fresh faces.
It's yeah.
You're gonna see this epic, awesome movie, or this pretty cool looking movie that looks like it might be all right, starring this one guy, or that same movie starring Tom Hanks.
Yeah, there should be some change, dude.
You're gonna want to see it with Tom Hanks in it, not that to do that you don't know.
I'm just saying that more people should be given a chance. You know, it's like it goes the same way with presidents. Hear me out on this one, okay? Like, why do we need to have like another Clinton or another Bush? You know, why are we all of a sudden drawn to somebody that is related to somebody that fucked us over for, you know, and like started a bunch of wars? You know, like we don't need, you know, the same people all the time. Like, give other people chances. There's people like other little, you know, nobodies that are freaking brilliant, you know?
Lon Gnome, what do you think of just doing a podcast?
I think it would be way too scrambled, and then I would have to probably take it seriously. I would never even think of it.
What do you mean too scrambled?
Because I'm scatterbrained. I know that I am.
Oh.
And it's something
maybe you can write down like bullet points or some shit.
Yeah, but I mean I would need like, you know, some backing and to know kind of, you know, who to contact and everything, because you know, this podcast it's not rooted, you know, it's not really, you know, we haven't had like an admin on here. We don't, you know, we don't know exactly who to contact if you know, all of a sudden it was like, oh crap, like, hey, my buddy is like, you know, crazy coder, you know, like I've got a bunch of people in my family and I just haven't reached out to say like, hey, we've got this site that's kind of needs some help, would you mind? Like, you know, it never hurts to ask. It really doesn't, you know. And a lot of times people are going to go tell you to fuck off, and then that's when you find your true friends, you know. And so I'm with you. You know, and that
You should consider doing that.
where I'm feeling let down.
You feel so strongly about the podcast.
Well, let down, by people. I'll have to think about it, man. Like I said, I wanted to talk to you about it afterwards, but no, I could possibly do it, man. Fuck.
What?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to do
So,
it. I'm just saying. Why?
I don't know.
Why
We'll see.
not?
A lot of what I struggle with is I just don't have. I don't know if people are like, like receiving what I'm like putting out on the site. Like, well, I know it gets votes and everything, but I have a hidden suspicion that like some people are like, who the fuck is this guy?
And then
Why
just put a
is
1
it-
star because of that.
No, like why is he kind of sporadic, and why is he saying like I'm not a troll. I just kind of bring up. I like to bring up like topics that I've seen posted around, and just kind of keep certain topics flowing. Well,
I saw your,
police brutality.
I saw your drunk woman at Disneyland.
Yeah, I dude, fucking like when I say on there like fucking white people, it's because man, like I've seen, like my
That was
my buddies
ridiculous.
doing that stuff,
She's standing right in
with
front
a
of the
kid.
guy. Standing right in front of the clerk, the checker,
Mhm.
or the bartender.
I want another beer.
Talking to the guy next to her, saying,
You're
"I
gonna
want
give me a beer.
Give me a fucking beer right
Well,
now."
she said it like
right in front of the bartender.
she said it like you ran into like a freaking slut at like a freaking bar, right?
Yeah, she would have sucked that dude's dick for a beer. I think.
She's yeah. You're like I don't know. Just the way she
Somebody in
said
the
it.
comments said, considering the circumstances, she handled herself quite well.
I love comments. dude.
Quite well.
Comments are the best thing.
How's a drunk woman, demanding a beer for 5 minutes after being told she's cut off, handling herself quite well.
Yeah, and I love the little hidden videos all over YouTube. And you've heard of like you get onto the dark side of YouTube, where you just
Yeah.
kind of scramble into like all of a sudden like a brain surgery or something.
Right.
I know people are into gore and stuff, and I have a lot of time on my hands, and I've stumbled across it. But there's a channel called the YNC. It's called the Young
Yeah,
Channel.
shit's fucked up. You watch that shit?
I peeked in there like months
You
and months
peeked
ago,
in there.
and I was just like, "What is this?"
You know you're a part of you have an underground membership watching all those rape
No,
videos.
but there's some people.
I can't get off if it's not rape.
Dude, some people on Spike should freaking just create an account over there. Like some people that have passed through, should freaking just go over there because they can just start stupid arguments. People are great on Spike though. I think, it's kind of, dude, it's run its course and we've stuck around. That's crazy, dude. To think, where we came from. I mean, and that's really what I want to get down to is just who's in charge and like how did it come to be,
Right.
because I traced it back, and the people that started like College Humor, they were like sister sites, I'm thinking. And so
What do you mean you're thinking?
well,
Were they sister sites or not?
I don't know. All I've done is research. I've never talked to anybody. I've been reaching out on the forums and I didn't hear nothing. So I don't know. Just freaking, we're not asking for any immediate change or nothing. Just like a heads up, because there are people that are kind of like, hey, what's going on? Like, let's kind of get this thing going because I don't know. But there's been some stuff that is supposed to go up for raffle, dude. Like you can't let the podcast go. Did you?
Podcast has nothing to do with the raffle.
Yeah, you announce it and everything.
No?
Yeah, you associate it.
Nah.
Why not?
The site does that shit.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
yeah, it's a site, but
I let you talk me into doing this.
yes. So then,
This 420 cast, huh?
and
And
whatever it's gonna be, I don't know.
and
Has it gone horrible?
no, it hasn't gone horrible, but it's just ran its course. I'm gonna get it up tonight, and
Oh.
I'll have it up soon.
So what are you gonna do the rest of the night? You just gonna go stomp around, just fucking?
Gonna go stomp around?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do some riding.
Okay, yeah, you do that. That's good, man. I might do some coding but dude, why not
I
mention?
don't stomp around.
Why? Yeah, yeah. Someone do like a drawing, freaking of Legend, just all grumpy. Dude, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill everybody.
I actually
I'm gonna
think this
kill
is
everybody with kindness, dude. I swear. No, d- honestly, what I've been through, like almost dying and everything is funny. I've just been laughing through this whole thing, and so, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's been a thrill, and I'm not going away. And so, but I don't know, dude. You can just listen to what people say and just see what's up, see what we can do with this. And I mean,
Right.
dude, it's our thing. So yeah, dude, I've got like a Nine Inch Nails signed poster from Trent Reznor that I could throw out for like not even like a raffle, just freaking for comments on this thing. Yeah, how about that?
For comments.
On this video. Tell us what you think. If you could help us out.
Bro, see, I think you're misunderstanding
With the
me when at the beginning of this podcast.
You don't want to
when I
do
was-
it anymore.
I wasn't talking about comments and votes at least.
Yeah, get
to
people
show-
involved. So
You don't have to say. People don't need to say anything if they don't want to, but just show. Bloop.
yeah, and so
I watched it, so you see 15, 16, 17. I mean, I can go to YouTube and I can go to the
exactly.
I can go to the analytics.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? Analytics. And yeah, I can see that so many people watched it, but it doesn't tell me if people wandered over from YouTube somehow.
If you get real deep down, you can see, and you can see even like
You're
usernames
right.
sometimes, dude. Because
right.
I got super,
I don't want to do that shit though.
I got super sad about freaking people
I want
when I
fucking
was
people
trying to land that SpaceX thing, dude.
What SpaceX did.
Yeah, I had a way to land the Falcon 9 on the barge that I thought was genius, and it's called the rocket pendulum fallacy.
What is it?
It's a super scientific thing. You're supposed to put the boosters on top of the.
Are you talking about a game?
No. That rocket that landed on the barge, the big huge thing that was on the news. That's like
Oh.
super important. Do you realize how important it is?
Wait, what did you just say that you did?
I came up with a way for them to land it with like a better catch system. And I was trying to get the idea out there, and it's like it's feasible, but it's kind of,
Well, you don't want to get the idea out there, do you?
well, yeah, because
It's not the last thing you want to do, don't you? Want to
keep it and make money.
make it yours?
I've
course.
got something that's going to be my money maker, but I mean, it was just kind of an idea at the time, and I don't think it was stupid. Like one other freaking huge rocket scientist fell for it, and was
Really?
like totally convinced that if you put
Nice.
the reverse boosters on the top of the rocket, right, that all of the weight would hang below and act as like a pendulum, and so then you could lower it into like a pocket instead of trying to just balance it as if we like
Right.
balancing a broom on your hand. It's
Ah.
yeah. So, but I guess if you do put the boosters on top, then the thrust isn't traveling through the center of gravity on the capsule. So it's kind of weird. It's super scientific. But
You just made me feel dumb just now. I have no idea where you.
no, it's okay.
I did get the rockets at the top.
It's pretty
Kind of
interesting. It's
Almost like lower it down and
yeah.
you can.
No, it's very interesting. And then a Thunder Salmon dude, he had a painting that he wants to give off and raffle and everything. And I think Flynn was going to probably try to incorporate that. I mean, Flynn's gonna she'll jump on me. Oh yeah, here it is. Optimus Prime. Yeah, it's like a painting of Optimus Prime. So, and Violet.
No.
Yeah, Violet Ninja put it up.
Right.
So, I'm sure that Violet Ninja wanted to talk about that, right? Hopefully.
He did already.
Yeah. So, but when is it?
And then we have I have
I'm sorry. Yeah, he did talk.
I have What is his name? I see his real name here, and his username is escaping me for some reason.
It's like, just
Um,
yeah, it just wasn't a good time to do a podcast. So
Same.
if you just want to freaking dump it, dude, say it didn't happen.
his real name is Jay, and he is, God damn it, who is he on Spiked? He's from Australia.
Okay. Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
I believe so.
Anthrax Cake, duh, Anthony.
Yeah.
I have an Anthrax Cake podcast to complete also. Sorry, Anthrax Cake. I overwrote your project that had a lot of cuts to it and was a lot of work. I overwrote it with the wrong. I saved the wrong file. I saved over it on accident with something else that I used yours as a template. Anyways, I'm working on it. I'll get it up.
So, I mean, is there a way that you can get the file? I mean, it's a huge file. Is there a way that you can cut it down to just audio? Because people were saying that they just want to download it and throw it on their phone and listen to it. You know, not through SoundCloud. If you could do it,
there's lots of ways to be able to get
it up
stuff
quicker.
Too.
Just so it's not such a hassle for you or for anybody that does a podcast.
What do you mean?
Instead of doing a video, I mean, is there much to look at when you're doing it, uploading it on YouTube?
How will I get it on YouTube if it's not a video?
Not on YouTube. You use let's see, what is Vimeo support?
If it ain't broke, why try to fix it?
No, what you could do is you could just do a simple YouTube video, like a 5-second video with like just the so it gets up on Spikednation, and then below it.
No, I want it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can do that, but throw it up so that people can grab it and just get it on
you mean
their
just
phone.
to upload really fast?
Yeah, so it's on YouTube.
How long do you think it takes me to upload these things?
And there's a different way to just get it in MP3 format. All you need is just somebody that will host a simple MP3 file for you.
How long do you think it takes to upload it to YouTube?
An MP3 file that's compressed and everything?
No. How long do you think it takes to upload these videos to
Like
YouTube?
7 hours?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh.
This is 2016, buddy.
I thought it was freaking like forever.
No, how big do you
anyways,
think the...
But yeah, but people
Dollars.
were saying that that they want like a different way to download it, right?
Well, I mean, we're all smart people. There's YouTube to MP4 and MP3.
Mm-hmm.
You can take the link and the video link and throw it into the project, and it will pump it out to whatever you want, an MP4 or MP3, and you can just download it for free. But I'm gonna get off here though, man, because I'm continuing to be pissy and
dude.
I don't like that I'm doing that to you while we're sitting here talking and shit. I'm still not invested.
But you promised that you'd do it.
We went 52 minutes.
Yeah. So I mean, even if it was just whatever, it's freaking hot in California, and
But we're
it's
out.
just shitty.
We are out.
What?
We are out of here.
All right.
All right, bro. Thank you, man.
I guess, man. Just try to keep it up. Just get some sleep. Get a positive attitude. Yeah.
Right.
Please.
All right, Spikednation, we're out.
Try talking to you while you do. I swap places with you just to see things through. Just sing me the tune and you'll see